Good morning, everybody. It is November the 2nd, and Jerod and I are heading over to the woods. It is 5:45 right now, and we're heading over. I just got a hold of him on Messenger, and he was getting ready to leave the house. So you stick with us. We're gonna see what the day brings. This is supposed to be an all-day hunt. We will go out for lunch, but it's supposed to be we're gonna be over all day. So take you along with us. See what happens. I heard that about being foggy your whole trip. Well, it wasn't foggy from my house to Sheets. Didn't get foggy until I passed Fayetteville, and getting ready to hit the big bridge now, and it's foggy.
It's so foggy, I don't even know where I'm at the moment. I just see the road. Foggy at my house, foggy all the way up 16 here.
10-4. Well, there's a spot here in the center of the bridge that wasn't foggy, but now I'm back into it again.
I think this morning's going to be a great morning. The way that weather was yesterday, and then this cold moved in. I haven't seen any deer because it's been so foggy. You couldn't see deer, but I ain't seen no deer out yet, so I think that's a good sign.
Good morning, everybody. It's just breaking daylight there behind me. The feeder's getting ready to go off in about 5 minutes. Me and Dad are at it again. It's Saturday, November the 2nd. It's cold this morning. It was warm yesterday. And it rained and it was foggy. And then that kind of broke yesterday evening into last night. It cleared up. It got real cold down in the 30s. The high today is only supposed to be like 66. So y'all stick with us. Hopefully we'll get some action. Hopefully they're moving. We're a week deeper into the pre-rut, going into the actual rut. So let's hope they're active. Y'all stay tuned.
Good morning, everybody. Jerod and I have been in the woods now for almost an hour and 10 minutes. Sun's just starting. I don't even see it yet, but it's starting to rise. It's light enough to see. I was sitting here and I heard Jerod's feeder go off. Mine hasn't went off since I've been in here. And mine and his was set to go off at the same time, so I don't know what's happened. Brand new batteries, unless I set it to PM instead of AM for going off. That's the only thing I can figure. But it's November the 2nd, and we're in here for an all-day hunt. So you stay with us. See what today brings. Hard to believe how quickly the woods change in a week. I can see further, and if you look up at the trees, a lot of the leaves are gone. But I can see on out that ridge out through there. And down in that holler there. So we'll get the camera set up and see what happens today. Well, it's been about 2.5 hours since we got in the stands. About 6:30, 6:45, we got in the stands. And as you can tell, the sun's up. I haven't seen anything. Thought I heard something coming in, but the ground's kind of wet. We had some rain yesterday morning. But there was some chipmunks is what I heard. But it's a little cool, but I've got my heated muff on, warming up my hands. And then I've got a heated vest underneath this jacket. Of course, I don't have it on right now because I don't need it, but my hands are a little bit cold. Just keep sitting here waiting, see what happens. I'm a little concerned about my feeder though. I may have to, well, I don't have the key to it. I may have to come over here maybe tomorrow or Tuesday after I vote and check that feeder out. Like I said, I don't know, it might be set for PM instead of AM, for going off. But I don't see any sign of anything feeding. The leaves aren't turned up or anything like that. And of course, it was dark when I come in. I couldn't see if there was any corn laying on the ground. So I'll have to check that. Just saw a deer. It's still in the trees back here, but I know the camera can't pick it up. Down there where that sunlight is, it was right in there, going away from me. I can't tell if it's still there or not. When the sun hits it, I get a glimpse of it moving. It's 9:35. A little earlier, I thought I heard one blow. happened to look down there and I seen that deer. It's towards the main road. Oh well, I got to see a deer. Maybe I'll get something in here a little closer and get it on camera.
It's about 10:30. Had a little bit of excitement this morning. Had a little doe come in. She fed around. Man, she was in here for about an hour. I got some video of her, and then she stayed so long, I turned the camera off. And then got a little bit more video. Had another deer behind me to my left somewhere. Started blowing and blowing and blowing and blowing, and it run off to my left. Well, the little deer at the feeder, it didn't run off. It just stood there and looked around till that one stopped blowing. And then it went back to feeding. And then just now, I had a young spike come in behind me, and I got some good footage of it. I could have shot him, but it's still kind of early. He was young. He's a good tall spike, though. It's been a good morning. Deer have been moving. I hope Dad's having the same luck I am. That one went in the direction like it might. I don't know if it'll go to Dad or not. But it could. The way their trail goes, he might end up walking right up towards Dad. But he wasn't feeding. He was cruising. He was looking for does. So they're on their feet this morning. Hopefully get a little more action, get a little more video. Where he was at, if I would have chose to shoot him, I wouldn't have been able to get it on camera. I'm going to try my best to get my next kill on camera. So I may let some deer go that I would have shot. Just to try and get it on camera. It's hard. It's hard. I don't have one of the big fancy camera arms that you can position behind you and stuff. And I'm doing all this videoing with my phone. And I have that camera on that my phone mounts into. But you have to be careful with it because it makes noise as you adjust it. But I'm going to shut up. Get back to hunting. The deer are on their feet. So, y'all stick with us.
Well, it's 11 o'clock. And just got a text from Jerod about 5 minutes ago. So far today, he's seen a doe. And then he's seen another deer. He said it looked to be a 6 to 8 inch spike. Acted like it was cruising. He said he thought it might be headed my way, but I haven't seen it yet. It's not the deer that I seen at 9:30, because it was just probably, before Jerod texted me, it was probably 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes before he texted me that I heard him use his doe bleat. So I don't know if he was just trying to entice it to come in so you get some footage of it or what. But I've heard one squirrel bark. I've seen plenty of chipmunks, but I haven't seen any squirrels. I just heard him bark. Probably could stay in here about another half hour, an hour, maybe go out for lunch. I stay pretty warm. I have a heated vest on underneath this jacket that I've turned on a couple times. But this new view hunting outfit, you know, you wear your layers, you'll stay warm. And then, of course, I made sure to bring this because I know it's going to be cold. That's the new view hunting heated muff. And that's kept my hands nice and toasty. I don't need it now. I can just put them in my jacket pocket. But this morning it was cold.
I don't know what that squirrel's barking at, but he's seen something. It wasn't me.
It's 12 o'clock. Texted Jerod. He hasn't seen anything else. I haven't seen anything else. So we're going to head out and get some lunch. And then we'll be back in for evening sit. Tonight the time changes, so normally it gets sunset's close to 7 o'clock. Starting Sunday, it's going to be 6 o'clock, and it's going to get shorter and shorter towards 5:30, almost 5 o'clock. So we're going to go out and grab a bite to eat. We'll come back in and sit and see what else might show up. So I'm heading my way to him, and we'll be back.
Hello, everybody. Me and Dad are back in the stands for the evening. Didn't have any luck this morning. Dad's seen one. He had one blow at him that was down in the holler behind him. It might not even been blowing at him. I seen 3 this morning. 2 of them I got on camera. didn't see nothing else. So we went out, we had some lunch, we come back in, and we're going to hunt this evening. We might hunt till dark. We might only hunt till right before dark. We're not sure. It depends on how the evening goes. It's warmed up quite a bit. You can tell I'm not wearing a jacket. It was cold this morning. And then it's warmed up pretty good, so I've got my jacket hanging here kind of like a blind. But my hand's covering the... I got it set up as a blind right there behind me. And my backpack's on this side that kind of blocks anything coming from behind me. But we're going to give it another shot. We talked to a friend of ours. It's on the hunting club. He missed a monster this morning. Had him in range, but had to shoot through some brush. The brush ended up catching his arrow. So he missed. But he's seen 3 or 4 deer this morning as well. So they were definitely moving this morning. I had another friend, he hunts in Raleigh County. He killed a beautiful buck this morning. Congratulations to him. And maybe we'll get lucky and they'll move from now until just before dark. Maybe me or Dad might get one. We're going to give it a shot. So y'all stick with us and we'll try and get everything we can on video. So y'all stay tuned.
Okay, folks. It's going on 3 o'clock and Jerod and I are heading back in. We had lunch, stopped and spoke to a few club members. So I'll be back to my stand here shortly. I'm in my stand ready to hunt. Good luck. Well, it's 3:30. We just got in our tree stands. Drinking me a mean bean since I've been up since 5 this morning. Right now, me and Jerod both got the sun in our faces. But when we was out at the truck having lunch, we talked to a few club members that were heading back in to fill feeders. And they live close enough, they just ride their side-by-sides or their four-wheelers, whatever the case may be, from their house out here. And they was telling us about some nice bucks they've been seeing, but they're on out way past where we're at. But where they're at, buck travel routes, there's no reason why they might not be around here too. Jerod's seen a total of 3 deer. One he didn't know for sure what it was because it was just blowing and blowing. And it was going away from him. He's seen it. And then, of course, by now you've seen the video. He got video of the spike that come in behind him. So, it's been an interesting morning. Hopefully it's an interesting evening. Maybe one of us will get lucky. You know, me and him both talked just before we come back in. And you'd heard us say, or heard me say, I had a fella comment about what I said about shooting a, bigger buck than what I shot in 2017 with the rifle. Now, me and Jerod was talking. We're not going to waste. We bought our extra rifle stamps. So while we're up at camp, we could kill 2 bucks. Well, with the limit being 2 bucks only, now the only thing, me and him was talking. Rifle season's just about 3 weeks away. If nothing else, big, old, fat, mature doe. Probably the only thing we would take with a bow. But again, that's what I talked about, the limit thing. And then also people putting down other people. I actually seen an incident of that on a good buddy of mine's YouTube channel. And a guy come on there and made a comment. Didn't congratulate the fella. It was a relative of his. Didn't congratulate that relative. All the comment was made was about not being able to reach his prime or something. I can't remember how the comment was. And, it's the hunter's choice what he decides to take. Nobody else's. And as I mentioned to that buddy of mine who has the channel, I said, if they want to buy my hunting license, they want to buy my firearm, they want to buy my bow, they want to buy my ammo, my arrows, my fuel to go hunting, and all that stuff. If they want to pay for everything so I can come out and hunt, then I'll hunt the way they want me to hunt. But as me, it's my choice. It's any hunter's choice of what they want to take. And nobody has the right to shame another person for what he chose to take, or she chose to take. What's a trophy in my eyes may not be a trophy in your eyes. But to go publicly on a social media, on YouTube, and shame somebody because they didn't meet your expectation is wrong. And as I told my buddy, I said, to me, shaming somebody for what they took is nothing more than bullying. Just a different kind of bullying. That's my soap opera for today. I keep having those every time I come hunting. It's just I get to thinking, I get sitting here and nothing's going on. I keep thinking about the way things have changed so much over the decades. I'm not going to say years, over the decades. Because I remember if I killed a spike and pulled into a little old country store where they had a checking station, every hunter, every person that was in that parking lot, and it might be only 5 or 6, they'd come up, congratulate me, pat me on the back, and want to hear the story. Nowadays, seems like all hunters want to do is, you should have let him go another year. Well, you should have shot a doe. Well, we'll never know what he was going to be. That's shaming the person for taking what they wanted to take. Oh well, I'm going to finish my mean bean and then I'm going to concentrate on hunting. I mean, I knew right now, because of me walking in, even though I was trying to be quiet, coming up this ladder stand and everything, I'm not going to see nothing right yet. I just wanted to say we're back in our stands and we're going to hunt till we get tired of hunting. Might be sunset, might be a half hour after sunset, might be a half hour before sunset. It's our choice. That's what's the thing about hunting. It's your choice. Hunt the way you want to hunt. Don't worry about what anybody else says. My friend. I'll report back if there's anything else. If I see anything, capture it on camera, whatever.
Well, it's 5:30. Haven't seen anything except for squirrels and chipmunks. I don't know if they'll start moving through this area that I'm at in the evenings or not. I haven't been running a camera here, so I don't know exactly what their movement is. The past years that I've hunted this spot, I've not seen anything in the evenings. Me and Dad's going to give it till about 6. And if we don't see anything, we're going to go ahead and pack up and head out. Oh, look right there. It's a spike. He walked in on me as I was talking to you all. He still didn't even have any clue that I was here. That was kind of interesting. Sitting here talking to y'all, and had a spike walk in right here beside me to my left. Went behind me here under the brush. They bed back there. I don't even know where he come from. There's some pine trees over there. I think he come off that flat and come out of those pines. Just walked in the trail, the old four-wheeler trail up through there. He didn't even know I was here. I was talking to y'all. He didn't even care. He just walked on. I got a little bit of video of him. Not very good. Pretty much his back and his rear end. I don't know if I got any of his head or not. But we're gonna give it till about 6. So I'll check back in then. Unless I get some more deer moving through, then I'll get some more video. Y'all stay tuned.
Well, it's 20 minutes till 6. I talked to Jerod 5:30 on the radio. I know what I wanted to do. Did I want to sit in here till dark or what? He's leaving it up to me. And of course he drove and I drove. I could stay in here and he could go home if he needed to. But I told him I was going to hold out till about 6. I haven't seen nothing since we've been back in here. I've seen a few chipmunks. Thought I heard a turkey putt down in the holler, but I never saw it. Never heard it scratching around or anything. So I think we're going to give it till about 6 o'clock and pack up and head out. And then I'm going to come back over here Tuesday, check my feeder. Probably go ahead and bring my bow with me. And I've got an old tree stand over there. The straps are already broke. I may see about bringing it down and getting it out of here, because this is the one I like, and then I have one more back over the knoll, and that used to be the primary spot. But like I said, we're probably going to wrap it up about 6 o'clock. Probably shoot a closing video when we get back to the truck. So y'all just stay with us. Hopefully something will happen here soon. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I just radioed Jerod. We're starting out. I haven't seen nothing, heard nothing. Some blue jays, some chipmunks. Thought I heard that turkey putt, putt, whatever they do. And never seen it or heard it again. And he said that he had a spike come in again just a little bit ago, or maybe right now. I was kind of walking, just heard him say spike come in, and I think he said it didn't come to his feeder, but he was packing up. So I'm gonna meet him down here on the trail And we're going to head to the truck. It's been a great morning and a relaxing evening. I mean, I wish I'd have seen something, but it's just the way it goes. I'll come back over Tuesday and check out this feeder and see what's wrong with it. I'm thinking either one of the wires come loose from the motor or come off the battery post. So I'll, like I said, doing closing video at the truck. So thank you for watching. Okay, folks, it is now 6:21. 3 more minutes and the sun officially sets according to the weather app. So sunset was at 6:24. Jerod and I decided to come out at 6 o'clock. It was 6 o'clock when I radioed you. I was out of my tree stand.
Yeah.
So I didn't see nothing else this evening but some chipmunks, some blue jays. Thought I heard a turkey putt. Never saw it, never heard it anymore. Now Jerod, though, he had a little bit of excitement while he was filming.
Yeah, and y'all have seen it by this point. I don't know where he come from, unless he came off the flat that's over to my left, and he's come through a few of those pine trees there, but he wasn't spooked. He didn't even pay no attention that I was there. He just kept on about his business and moseyed his way around the hill. But that was right at 6:30, 6:35, something like that. Or not 5:30, 5:35, something like that. That he came through. Hadn't seen nothing all evening until him, and then I didn't see nothing for the other 30 minutes we were sitting in there.
Yeah. We got back into our tree stands between 15 after 3, 3:30, and just decided to do an evening hunt and decided to come out before dark. I've got to stop, pick up pizza for dinner.
Of course you did.
So, people, we appreciate you watching J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Hopefully, now I know Jerod, he's already showed it to me. He got some nice footage. I tried to get some footage of that one deer I seen this morning, but it was so far off I zoomed in, but it wasn't letting any grass grow underneath it. It wasn't stopping. It was coming down this way towards the road. So hopefully I've got that, but it was exciting. It was a lot better than it was last Sunday and that Saturday we was in here.
For me, it's been better than the past 2 years in here.
So appreciate you watching J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Please like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. And as we're fond of saying, see you in the woods. Thanks for watching.